Okay, good morning students. Now, once again welcome back to your online classes. Now, if you have watched the previous video, okay, in that video I explained about liberalism, which is the fourth chapter, political science, political ideologies. Okay, now once again I am mentioning in the fourth chapter, political ideologies, you're supposed to do just two topics, clear? Liberalism and socialism. Understood? I also mentioned for both these topics, liberalism and socialism, you just need to study meaning, okay, and the features. Now, in the previous video, I've already explained about liberalism. I already explained about the features of liberalism. Now, today's topic, that is socialism, meaning, okay, and the features. Now, for this particular topic, I've already sent a note, okay, in your WhatsApp group in the form of a PDF. So please go through that note. So the explanation of that particular notes which I've already sent, I'll be doing it today. That is the next topic, socialism. Understood? Now, liberalism, okay, which I explained, which is something related to liberty, or you can say freedom. Understood? Now, whereas here, socialism is totally different from liberalism. Now, why? Because socialists, okay, or the supporters of socialism, or you can say the meaning of socialism in short. This means this is a form of government, clear, where I've also written here, where the entire means of production, clear, all the forms of property including your means of production, everything, all your natural resources, everything is in the hand of the state, which means it is controlled by the state. Clear? Now, when it is controlled by the state, what happens is the people, they get exploited. Why? Because people do not get enough opportunities. Understood? Because here, whatever is done, clear, is done keeping in mind not the benefit of the people, clear, not in regards the needs of the people, but it is done according to, or you can say that they have an aim of just profit making. They just keep in mind, clear, regarding profit making, which means the entire means of production, as I said, the entire natural resources here are everything controlled, owned by the state. Clear? Which means they totally forget about the welfare, the benefit of the people, because whatever they do it keeping in mind the amount of profit which they are supposed to gain. Okay, so this is in simple explanation the meaning of the term socialism. Understood? Now we come to the key features of socialism. There are 6 features. Okay, you can do the 6 features, and in brief, okay, in short, you can explain what each means. Now, for example, here, importance to society, or you can say priority. Clear? Or importance is given to the society as a whole and not to one single individual. Okay, why? Because here the socialists, clear, they believe that society is an organic unity and they give more importance to society than to the individual. Which means here, according to the socialist, what do they think? They think that, clear, they should think about not just one single individual, but they should do things keeping in mind the benefit of the entire society, not just one single individual. Clear? So as a result of which here, the state, the socialists, they feel that the state, clear, here should work, okay, or should cater to the needs of the individual, not to the needs of the individuals, but to the needs of the entire society. Clear? So here, socialists say that, or they feel that the state, though they own the means of production, clear, though they own all the natural resources, but still, what are the socialists fighting for? They are fighting that the state should always work for the benefit, for the welfare of the people. Because here, the socialists say that if all individuals are happy, then will all the people of the society be happy and prosperous. Clear? So whatever the state does, it should not do it keeping in mind the benefit or interest simple of one single individual. Instead, he should be thinking about whom? The welfare of the entire society as a whole. That is the meaning of importance to society, or more priority. Okay, giving more opportunities to the society as a whole rather than giving opportunities and importance to just one single individual. So this is the first feature of socialism. Clear? Now we come to the second feature is control of state over the means of production and distribution. As I said just now, clear? Here, the capitalist class mainly, what are they trying to do? They are trying to control all the means of production, all the natural resources. Why? Because they are just thinking about profit making. Clear? They never think about the welfare, the benefit of the people. Their main aim is to gain more and more profit. They always forget about the welfare, the needs, the benefit of the people. So here, clear, they want to earn, the capital especially, they want to earn more and more. Why? Because they want to gain more and more profit. They never think about the welfare, the social well-being of the individuals. But what are the socialists trying to do? The socialists are trying to think about or to look into the well-being, the benefit of the people. So this is the difference between capitalist class, the socialist class. Capitalists, they are earning, they are working to gain more and more profit. But they never look upon the welfare benefit of the people. Clear? Whereas the socialist class, the supporters of socialism, what do they believe in? They believe in working or looking after the social well-being interest of the people. The third one is end of competition. Now here, competition is basically amongst whom? The industries. Clear? Why? Because the capitalist class, clear, who owns the means of production, who are in charge of all the natural resources, what do they try to do? There's a cutthroat competition amongst the different industries. Why? Because each industry, or you can say each company, wants to gain more profit than the other. So in this fight for competition, in this fight for profit making, again, who are the losers? Who are the ones who are affected the most? It is the labor classes, the poor people who work as laborers and workers. Why? Because they are made to work for longer hours. Clear? Why? Because within a short period of time, what do they want? More production. Because if there is more production, that leads to more profit making. So as a result of which here, the socialism, clear, they want to bring an end to competition. Why? Because they believe that if this competition exists for a longer period of time, who gets affected the most? Automatically, it's the poor who are getting affected the most. Because rich become richer and richer. Because they are making more and more profit. Whereas the poor will always remain poor. Clear? That is why the next feature, end of competition, that is socialism wants the competition to come to an end. Because here it is the poor people who are getting affected the most. Then we come to the next one is abolition of private enterprise. Now here again the next feature, why does the socialism, or we can say why is socialism against private enterprise? Because here, even under private enterprise, what is happening? The capitalist class gaining more and more. Who is being exploited? The people, the society. Again, it's basically the poor section of the society which is getting affected the most. Because again here, under private enterprise, what is happening is the people are just working to earn more and more profit, forgetting the welfare, the benefit of the people. Not only that, there is economic inequality. As you all know, economic inequality means where there is unequal distribution of income and wealth. As a result of which, rich get more and more, they become richer and richer. Poor, they get very less, so they always remain poor. So as a result of which, that bridge, that gap is always there between the rich and the poor. Clear? So to remove this gap, to remove this bridge, what does the socialist want? They want private enterprise to come to an end. And what are they promoting? Public enterprise. Why public enterprise? Because here they, or that is the people, the society, shall entirely benefit. Then we have faith in freedom. Now here, faith in freedom means the socialist. Clear. The aim is that every individual, clear, every individual living in a society, in a country, what should they be getting? Equal opportunities. Clear. And what kind of opportunities? Opportunities so that they can progress, opportunities so that they can develop. Okay, because here in capitalism, what is happening? Rich are getting more and more. Why? Because they are the ones who are in charge of all the profit making. They are in charge of all the natural resources. They control the means of production. So they are getting more and more, because the poor are always getting exploited. Why? Because they aren't getting enough opportunities, chances to develop, to progress themselves. Clear? So therefore here, socialism also believes in having faith in freedom. Freedom, why? Because here people should be free. There should not be any restrictions. Clear? In order to develop or bring progress in the society. Then the last feature here is support to genuine equality. Now here, clear, the supporters of socialism, they believe that not only political equality, but they say that economic and social equality should also be given to the people. Now when I talk about political equality, I mean giving equal right to vote to every individual. Clear? So here the socialists, they believe that not only political equality but economic, as already mentioned, where there is equal distribution of income and wealth, especially amongst the rich and the poor. And when I talk about social equality, I mean where in a society all the people are treated equally, irrespective of their social status, their caste, their race, etc. Clear? So here the supporters of socialism, they also believe in economic equality, genuine equality. And genuine equality means they should not only be given political equality, but along with political equality, they believe that social economic equality is a must. Since every one of you know, we belong to a democratic country. So in a democratic country, every individual, what do they enjoy? Equal rights. So these rights, they should not be deprived of. Clear? So with this, we come to the end of chapter 4. So once again, I'll mention, in this chapter, just two topics are there: liberalism, socialism. Clear? So as per your revised syllabus, you need to study only two topics: liberalism, socialism, that too just meaning and the features of both liberalism and socialism. Okay? So thank you, class.